everybody, so this is Diesel with the People News, okay? I went to the tax appraisal office asking questions, okay? So let's proceed forward, y'all.
It's one of them tricky situations. You know how I am, right? And so, when you do research and you look up definitions, you have to question things all the time. So that's one of these situations I'm in now, right? Because my property is listed as real property. Okay? But according to all the definitions of what we are using, it's under corporation. It's a business. Now, I understand some people don't look at these words and they don't look at the codes and statutes and all that kind of stuff. But when you all put everything together, it's in a corporate body, right? Because the state of Texas cannot force you to actually register your property. There's no law. But because we have a constitutional right to own property, the legislature cannot force you to register your property, right? But with our ignorance of the law, we just go by hearsay and we just go ahead and register our property, right? Even though there's no law, right? So since there's no law, and since my property's been registered as a real property, which is a corporate body, but I'm not operating a corporation on my property, I need to find out one or two things. How can I transfer that back into private property, listed as private property, not as a corporate body? Because a corporate body is what they're charging you taxes on. Okay? Inhabited is what they use. Okay? Then they use also resident. Resident is still a corporate body, and or a government employee, right? So they're basically saying if you're a resident, you're a government employee. So yours is a little bit trickier situation, but you're not using your property as like Greg Abbott is. Okay, he has a home over here, but he's using a resident in Austin. Right, so that is the correct words and usage of it, right? But since you have private property, but you don't need it to work here, then yours is still not a resident. Okay. Now the other word is resident is also for corporation, which means easy way of putting it. When you go to the hospital, and then when you leave, well, you're a resident at the hospital. You went to do business, and then you turn around and leave. So that's what they're doing is when they call you a resident, you're here to do business, and you go and basically leave, right? But even though you want to spend a lot of time here, that's not what they're doing, right? So they're just saying, well, he's just living here temporarily, doing his business. He's going to turn around and leave. Right. Well, what I need to find out more of anything else, besides all that, is who's actually ones that really goes in there and defines these things. Who made up this?
The state legislators do. And in fact, they're in session now.
I believe they are as well. But, okay, so there's because according to my understanding, there is statutes and codes from the state legislatures that kind of tells you what you can do. But, all right, we'll go back into the words, right? Since there's no law, right, what they're doing is putting it under the corporate body. So the statutes, codes, regulations to call the property what they are is for McDonald's, motels, and all that. So that particular name that they give you permission to call real property, well, they're misplacing that word, right? Due to that word.
I mean, we can't change it because it's state legislature, state comptroller, and then us. And we go by the guidelines of state comptroller.
Okay.
So that is actually,
So when I registered my property here, okay, so you guys basically give me the deed. You know what I mean. But they send basically that off to a different organization. And they go, real property, stamp. And then they send it back to y'all and say, well, this is to be taxed.
based on their guidelines.
Right, on their
And
guidelines.
whatever laws.
Yeah. There's codes and statutes.
Correct.
Right, because still no law, they have to go by statutes.
Yeah, tax code.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
There is. There really is. Because I know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a taxpayer, under our definition, has to have permission to return. All right? If you don't follow return, then you cannot be considered as a taxpayer. Right? So since my property doesn't have a business, I never do a tax return. So therefore, I cannot be a taxpayer. Right? Now, McDonald's has to do a return. So they are taxpayers.
Yeah.
And see how that's doing that circle?
My suggestion would be, contact the state comptroller's office. Like I said, on our level,
Right.
we can't.
You're stuck.
Yeah, we really are.
Yeah.
And it puts us in a bad spot.
Well, it really does. And, especially when you deal with guys like me.
Yeah.
Well, if you could, do me a favor, write down the couple of places I need to get in touch with so I can follow up with that, because by the time I leave to my house, I'm not going to remember.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have to look up, call them, write them notices, letters, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Worst case, scenario, I have to make claims. I don't want to do that. So are you still maybe? Okay.
Yeah, still haven't decided.
Okay.
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
this fixed up.
Fixed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty much home all the time. If I'm not home, my wife is.
Okay.
Just tell them that I sent you over there to get some more mullet.
Yeah.
But when you do that, like I said, do it a little bit more often. Try it out. Because if you feel good 1 minute, but then you start going back down,
Yeah.
and maybe another time to,
Yeah, and I'm just going to see what
doctor.
pulmonologist says, and then go from there.
Yeah.
It has improved, but like I said, during cold spells like this,
Yeah.
it's like a brick.
Well, it's with the same thing with COPD. When that cold hits, But like I told you, a while back, man, I was sucking down inhalers.
Yeah.
Like it was candy.
Yeah.
And I still don't really do it. I got that, 4-year-old grandbaby.
Yeah.
And he's getting older, and he runs. And now I'm like,
I look back now and I think, did I ever do it to begin with?
well, yeah. Well, you still got, another year to decide whether you're going to do it? 2 more years? Jesus, it seems like that sheriff's been in there longer than 2 years.
Seems like it.
Maybe just maybe my opinion as a guy, but it seems like it's...
Let's see if
But don't forget, the oath of office, like I told you, the 4UCC 101.
Yeah.
By the way, did you ever look that up?
I did some of it, and then I got cut off, so I didn't see it.
Right. Well, the tricky thing is, in there, it says must.
Right.
Have it, right? So if you don't have it, then really all these authorities, there's null and void.
Yeah.
But because, like for me, I'm just one guy. So this is going to ignore me and throw me in jail. And then I just have to challenge everything.
Let's see. Which one did you go to?
Well, I tried state contracting office. Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, Google's a funny thing sometimes.
It says comptroller.texas. Not really. Texas. Slash property taxes.
Go ahead. You got it.
Property.
I was sitting thinking the comptroller as well, I believe they're the one that actually has patents as well. I may be wrong, but it seems like a couple of years ago when I was looking at patents, I think you had to go through there for the patents as well.
Yeah, it seems like they got their thumb in everything.
Well, most countries actually had to go through the United States government BLM to go through all that.
Yeah.
But Texas actually kept themselves separate, so it's one of them very rare deals that's stayed localized.
Yeah. Yeah, and who knows? I mean, like I said, they're in session now. And there will be some changes.
Yeah.
Some for the better, some not, But
Well, and, we get back onto these taxes and all that kind of stuff, right? But, I'm gonna use you for example. Under y'all's definition, right? Person means member of a corporation body, right? So even with you, I cannot say that I'm a person. So I'm not a habitant, I'm not a resident, I'm not a person, and I'm not a taxpayer because I do not fit any of the definitions.
you need to go down there.
Well, I'm afraid they'd dumb me down. I had a judge one time. Well, why don't you be an attorney and work for us? Because I don't want to be dumbed down, Your Honor.
I know.
That prosecutor over there, not prosecutor, but the attorney on the other side is like,
The only phone number I could find. Oh, wait.
So even if I want to unregister my property, I cannot go by the deed office. I would still have to go through the comptroller and have them say, hey, look, there's no law.
Yeah.
You need to unregister this. Okay? I don't care how you do it.
Just do it.
Y'all's definition does not apply to me.
Yeah. No, yeah, you definitely have to go through that.
Pass the buck.
And I have no idea how that would go down, you know.
Well, and you know what that is. You know, it's still the circle routines, right? Government does not like to lose. Their little sheep has got to be in their pocket.
That's exactly right. Yep.
So, you know, and you know, here I am, one of the sheep didn't want that fresh green grass out there that all the other sheep ate up in the field. It's like, wait a minute, I don't want to keep eating this. I need to go out there.
That's right.
You know, it's kind of like nobody really knows, you know, if you have a problem with the judge not operating in good faith and honor, you know, people have a tendency to say they have a sovereign immunity, which they do. I say sovereign immunity, but they have immunity. But they still have a guideline there. So when they actually operate in bad faith, you've got to leave a paper trail. You know, you got to use a judicial complaint and file with the DA and all this kind of stuff. But you also, most people don't know this, you still have to actually go to the legislator and give them all notices what this judge is doing. Right?
And probably in there too, the Attorney General.
Yes.
So,
yeah, the most famous guy here in Texas made Attorney General and Greg Abbott back up with this COVID thing, right? The mask mandate, the executive order, because he actually filed on them, right, and held them responsible. Look, now you're causing me harm, right? Because you had all these people, you know, you had all these classifications and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, the executive order, the state of Texas, everybody just assumed that applied to everybody. But the executive order applies to the employees. Your employee, you had to wear a mask, right? But I'm not.
right.
You know, so there's that distinction, right? And kind of like Walmart, where everybody calls it private property. But it's not private because it cannot be private because it's open to the public.
That's exactly right.
So if they want to stay private, they have to do you know, like some of these bars for the military guys that they come in, you know, but nobody else can enter. That is private.
Or membership.
Yeah, any type of membership, there's got to be a contract involved, a private contract, right? Sam's is in that category.
Yeah.
Even though they're open to the public, there's a contract to do business.
That's right.
But if they let you in without that card, so now come on in. Well, now they waive their rights.
That's right.
Oh, well, we're going to put trespass on you. Oh, they can't, buddy. I did not commit a crime. Well, it's private property. No. This is, you're open to the public, buddy.
That's right.
You know,
I'm not to buy anything. But
you had to commit a crime to be trespassed from it. And I said, I love law enforcement officers when they do everything correctly, but they really do not actually do enough research. You know, they go always by hearsay a lot of times and not verifying, you know, like if they deal with me, right?
Yeah.
But they won't verify what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, well, you do deal with the judge.
That's the case in a lot of situations.
Yeah. Well, most people don't even know, you know. In the state of Texas especially, but I think it's United States wide and all states, but especially in Texas because I stand on Texas ground. But it specifically says that when you are arrested, you to go directly to the magistrate. Not to jail first.
Right.
You have to go directly to the magistrate. Because cops are executive branch. They cannot make legal determinations. but nobody knows it,
Yeah.
right? But you have to at least amend 3 times.
But that's why these bigger cities and counties, they have judges on duty 24/7.
Yes. Yeah. Ours is not that way,
Right.
and I do understand it, but it did leave a loophole. As soon as possible or to the nearest magistrate. So, like ours area is pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
So our magistrate may live in Abilene, right? Well, let's just go with sheriff because you're running for sheriff. Well, they must take me to the magistrate in Abilene.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
Right? So, but again, we got people not researching and studying. That goes with all levels, right? And they're going by tacit agreeing to the attorneys. But no, well, you got 48 hours. No, that's for traveling judges, right? This was back in the old days.
Yeah. And I think Taylor County even has a magistrate there at the jail.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, because the magistrate's got to be on 24-hour call, right? Well, one instant, there's going to be warrants at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Or death pronunciation. So you're right.
Yeah, so and that's one of them catch-22s, and it's like, geez,
I know.
because once again we're going to go back into law, right? Due process. Well, I'm innocent. They got to prove me guilty first, but they want me to make a claim. Are you not guilty? No contest? Or guilty? Well, wait a minute. First of all, not guilty and innocence, 2 different definitions, buddy.
Exactly. Yeah.
But what they do is make you make a claim. So now their claim come back to you, and now you got to prove your innocence, right? Because you made a claim.
Yep.
And it was weird and really intelligent how they did this. Freaking dirty lawyers.
Well, I got to get back in.
All righty, buddy. We appreciate it.
I'll holler at you after next month.
Okay. Yeah, just swing by anytime. I'm mostly there, and I'll get you loaded up with that. You could also.
I gave you that. Yeah.
Yeah. You could also.
This will be the People News. Till next time. Bye.